The things I do for you guys. I grew up with a lot of weird shows. Either if it was a TV show, a cartoon, or a movie. I still have nostalgic connections with it. And even if it was a bad kids movie, I would still forgive it for being strange or different. An artist is an artist, no matter what film or show you make. Whoever makes it is different and unique the way it is, as long as you put some good and strong effort and some strong will to it. However, for today's movie, I have no idea who made this movie. I don't know where this movie came from, but whoever made it, whatever artist made this film, it made me feel completely empty inside. It made me feel depression, anxiety, and it just lost my mind in general. I was sitting in the fire one night just thinking about what I just watched. And the movie I just watched was not only the worst thing possible, but it's probably the worst thing that ever came out of kids' entertainment. And that's saying a lot, because I've seen a lot of bad stuff in the past.
Okay, I'm just too strong.
Oh, the things I have heard about this movie. Hello, welcome to LTM Reviews. Just screw it. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this started. The Oogieloves and the Big Balloon Adventure. I wish I was dead. So, let's talk about this movie. So, the Oogieloves, you have Tootie, Fruity, whatever the hell the other kid's name is, and a fish who goes on an adventure to find 5 birthday balloons in order to celebrate some pillow's birthday, who I really don't even give a shit about, because the pillow sounds like Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, as well as meeting celebrities like Christopher Lloyd and Christopher Lloyd. That's the only character I can remember in this movie. The other celebrities are pointless, and we'll get to those in a minute. And that's the whole movie. That's it. It's just 3 characters and a fish going to find balloons. I sat through an hour and a half watching this shit. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I understand that this movie was possibly made for kids that were between ages of 3 to 5, or maybe at least 5 and under. If my parents took me to see this movie, and I was, let's say I was 3 or 4 years old, and I saw this movie with my parents. If I was in that theater watching this film, and once the theater would be done, I would honestly, personally be offended. Because here's the thing. Technically, I don't understand that this is a kids movie. This is for a very young demographic. And but then again, I was a bright child back in the day. I might have been a little childish and goofy, but I still had a bright mind thanks to shows like Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, VeggieTales, Dora the Explorer, Little Bill, and even Arthur. And this movie, I mean, as childish as those shows are, which I grew up with, by the way, and it's still nostalgic to me, they would never go as over the top and stupid and childish as this movie. Let that sink in. Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers, Dora the Explorer, VeggieTales, Little Bill, Arthur have more substance and are more quality than this movie. I know I didn't say that before, but let's get to the real point. This movie will offend me. I would never even talk to my parents if they took me to see this movie. Now, from what I heard, the movie was a big bomb at the box office, and it's probably like the lowest grossing film of all time, making only $1 million, and the budget was $20 million. I mean, good God. Did you really think that a movie like this would become such a big hit? Whose idea was this? Who made this movie? Okay, I'm sorry. Let's just get to the bad stuff before my mind explodes. What I don't like about this movie is the writing. I did not care for none of the characters were memorable, and none of them had any weight to them. The characters are either annoying and only have one character trait. One of them has to their pants pulls down, and now you have to pick up their pants. Some of the colors are fine. I mean, as far as children's entertainment goes, but most of it for a theatrical movie, it looks cheesy. Some of the designs, some of the characters and the costumes, and some of the designs of the characters are so cheesy and so over the top that I didn't even care about any of these people. The writing is awful. The characters are plain. The songs are beyond aggravating. Probably some of the worst music I've ever heard in a kids movie. The story is really dumb and really childish. I understand that they're trying to tell a young story for kids, but even most kids movies, especially the ones that I grew up with, would never go as simple and cheesy and generic as this. So, the celebrities are pointless. I think the only celebrity that I actually really didn't mind was Christopher Walken. But though then again, I feel like he's really not. It feels like he's really not having a good time in this movie. I mean, whoever. I don't know how he got into this, but it's just really baffling to me. Is it Christopher Walken or Christopher Plummer? I said Walken. I meant Plummer. Christopher Plummer's in this movie, and it's just awful. The most of the celebrities I can't even remember. Let's see, the songs, the story, the characters, the celebrities, the acting is awful, especially from the kids in the costumes, or the voice acting is awful. This movie will offend me more if I was much younger. And I don't mind mindless entertainment, but it has to be at least entertaining. This is like a Troll in Central Park if it was in live action. And technically I haven't even been to that movie yet, and I'll have to review that one in the future. So overall, the Oogieloves is a waste of time. It's pandering to children. It's an insult to children's entertainment. It doesn't know what the hell it's doing. And I don't even give a I know I shouldn't say that because it's ridiculous. And whatever you think happens in this movie, it has little substance. Whatever happens in it has little substance. I know I shouldn't be too harsh on a kids movies, but then again, there are a lot of bad kids movies. And out of all the kids movies I've seen from this point, this is probably the worst kids movie I've seen. Because because let's put it this way. Let me put it this way. You're talking to a guy that has reviewed Garbage Pail Kids, The Cat in the Hat, Son of the Mask, Bratz the Movie, The Master of Disguise twice. Let me think. There's been so many videos I reviewed that a lot of bad kid stuff. I guess that's about it. Jack and Jill was debatably one of them because it was technically PG, so I guess they were trying to go for a more family market. So, yeah, I reviewed a lot of bad kid stuff, and out of all of that, Oogieloves has to be number one because not only is it the most pandering and the most forgettable, it's the most insulting to the kids' demographic. I'd rather show those movies I just listed before than this. Oh, and I forgot the Fred movies. Those were bad. Those were awful too. So, overall, if you have kids, do not show them this movie, unless they're maybe 5 and below. But other than that, I say just don't watch it. It's a waste of time, a waste of money, and a waste of talent, because there is a lot of good people in here. I don't know who made this movie, but whatever, just say, I think I just lost faith in Hollywood. So overall, the Oogieloves in the Big Balloon Adventure gets a 1 out of 10. I just need to go. I just need to get out of here and think. I'll see you guys later. Please subscribe, comment below, let me know. This is LTM signing out, and I'll see you guys next time.
I can't believe it! It was Squidward!